Hi Collective, I'm Sophia with Sacred Wisdom Oracle and I'm back for another reading. So you guys, first I just want to thank everybody for being so supportive of the channel. If you're welcome to the channel. So as you guys know, if you've been following my readings over the last week, there has been this overall energy of a feminine family member and an ex current partner, somebody who I believe isn't good for you, keeps coming out in these readings. There has been an ongoing, I guess you would call it mini series, I guess, in the readings here. Every reading I've done for the last 5 readings, it's been the same energy coming out. I've done everything. I've taken spiritual baths, I've meditated, I've cleansed high and low, okay? I've cleansed the sound, I've cleansed the space, I've cleansed my body, I've done spiritual baths, I've cleansed my decks. The energy still came out today in another reading. It's basically part 5. I thought yesterday was the finale. No, there was even more information. So I am posting it. However, I'm also doing another reading for you guys right now because I'm sure that there's those of you out there that do not resonate with that energy that have been wanting other readings, okay? Now, there is some positive that came out in that reading, so I'll just leave it. If you guys want to watch it, you can watch it, and just know that this reading I'm doing now, you know, I'm really hoping it's going to be a different energy that comes out. Okay, that being said, I'm going to say a quick prayer, and then we'll get right into the cards, okay? And also, I just want to thank all my new subscribers. Thank you for joining. Welcome to the family. Thank you for all my current subscribers from day one. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for interacting with the channel, liking the videos, commenting. It really means a lot to me. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and say a quick prayer. Divine angels, ancestors, spirits, and guides, I call upon you to surround myself and the collective with your love, light, and guidance with the highest protection. I ask that only beings of light enter this space, offering wisdom for the collective's highest good. Guide me with clarity, shield me from harm, and help me to see what is needed in this read. I'm going to add something to it. Divine spirit, angels, ancestors, and guides, may we please have some fresh new energy for this reading that I'm about to do for the collective. We need some new energy here. As I've already done the other reading earlier today, and I understand if there's information that you believe still needs to come out, and that's fine, but we need some fresh energy for this particular reading today. Thank you. Okay. Holy Spirit, holy angels, what information do you have for the collective today? Guidance, healing, intuition, faith. Dreams. You could be having some dreams right now. We have soul contract. Soulmates, partnerships, spiritual union. You could be having dreams about a soulmate, either one you already know or do not know. I've been having some wild dreams lately, you guys. Let me know in the comments. Have you guys been having crazy dreams? I don't know. Maybe it's because of the full moon that we just had. I mean, it's over now, but it's been interesting. We have pictures, regrets, reminiscing, missing you. So there may be a soulmate here that wants to heal something with you. They could be reminiscing about you, missing you. They could have some type of regrets here about being secretive and sneaky. They could have been hiding information from you, and now they want a reconciliation. Oh my God. Oh, they may just be popping up on you, collective. They might just be popping up, reaching out, in-person surprise visit. You may be getting guidance about this. You may be having an intuition about this. You may be actually feeling this person thinking about you. This soul contract, whoever it is that you're thinking about right now, it's them. They may be looking at pictures. They may be reminiscing, missing you. They may be wanting to have a reconciliation and pop up out of nowhere. You may want this, collective. You actually may want this. You may miss them as well. You may have spent some time away from them. All right, what are we gonna use? Let's see. Actually, wait, no, I'm not gonna use that one. Sorry, y'all, I got so many decks here that I've been using. I have this new deck that I've been using and I really like it. It's actually 2 decks I put together, so, but I just got them and I really like them. Okay, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can we get some information on this guidance card? What does the collective need to know about this guidance? Building relationships, friendships, connecting. This is a heavy energy you may have blocked, and you may have been worried or weighed down by this information, or you could be trying to heal something that you have been feeling a heavy energy in regards to, like something that's been weighing you down. You may be wanting to connect with this friendship, relationship, or something here to heal something. You may be feeling like the time wasn't right. Ooh, this card says this relationship is done. It's time to move on. You could have said this about this relationship. Like you may have broke up with this person. This soulmate. Clarify soulmate, please. Okay, so clarifying soulmate, we have resolution. You may be trying to have emotional strength here, and you may be determined to have peace in your life. But you may want a resolution with this person. So you may have broke up with this person. This relationship may be over with. You may have felt like it was time to move on, but you may be like looking at things now like it might be good to have peace with this person and some type of resolution. You've been trying to pace yourself when it comes to something here. Maybe not looking back to the past. This could be a Capricorn that you're thinking about. There's a lot of information on these cards, you guys, so when I'm pausing, it's because I'm just looking at everything. So you may have really loved this soulmate. You may have had a lot of like faith in this person. You may have felt like somewhat tranquil when you were with this person. You may have felt at home with them. But you're being asked to be true to your path. Remain true to your path at this time, your creative energy. Continue to keep your feet firmly planted on the ground. Don't get too like wrapped up in the situation and distracted is what I'm getting. You could have went through a little bit of a depression with this person after you broke up with them. You may have been single. This card that I keep staring at and I'm quiet says alligator, stealth, swift, take a big bite out of life and good fortune. So you may have been taking life really slow since you broke up with this person. You may have had a hard time seeing how beautiful life was when you were with them. And now that you have broken up with this person, you may be seeing how beautiful days are returning to your life. You may be getting a lot of intuitive ancient wisdom that's coming in for you, along with good fortune. You may be being swiftly pushed here towards something new, some type of new adventure or venture that's going to bring in good fortune for you. Something that you really desire. Now, I'm interested to see where this goes. So yeah, it's time for you to treat yourself, collective. I want to get some other information real quickly from this other deck. So you could have been stuck inside your head about this person. You could have been overthinking a lot when it comes to this contract. Can I get some more information on soul contract? Yeah, we have deception. That's why I grabbed the other deck, because I'm picking up that this person was, I'm picking up that you may go back and forth in your head. You may be thinking about what it is exactly that was wrong with this relationship. You knew, you must have, either you have broken up with this person. This could be a friend or a relationship. But I'm getting that you were really connected to this person in some way. You had a lot of chemistry. But for whatever reason, it's time to move on from this relationship, or it has been time to move on. The relationship is over. This says chuck it in the fuck it bucket. So you may have been like, no, this person has trashy behavior. It's not meant to be. This is too much heavy energy. This person's deceptive. And now it's time for you to treat yourself. But you still are stuck inside your head about this person. And it's because it was a soulmate. But just because someone's a soulmate doesn't mean that you have to spend like your entire life with them. You can have more than one soulmate. Independence. So yeah, you're being asked to be independent from this deceptive soul contract. Resources. Be grateful for what you have and save something for the future. So you're being asked to be grateful for what you have right now. You have the transformation that has already come in or is coming in for you. Something that is going to change the natural order of things, but don't be afraid of this. You could be wanting to know the truth about something, even if it means that you have to face your fears. All right, let's clarify pictures. Clarify pictures. We have gambling. So we have under pictures, it says regrets, reminiscing, and missing you. And gambling comes out. So you could be regretful, or this person, this soul contract that you're trying to heal, could have gambled something here. And it could have been you, collective. They could have gambled your relationship. They risked your relationship somehow, some way. This says mind power. Use your intelligence. Analyze data, logic, and think rationally. Lead with your mind. So you know that this person risked their relationship with you. And you could be actually, also reminiscing. You could be mirroring this partner. They could be reminiscing about you. You could be reminiscing about them. But there was something sneaky OMG, that they did here. They could have been really obsessive. They could have been really, this could have been what they risked here. They risked, you know, being obsessive. They could have been like obsessing about something here. When it came, they could have like fixated on something to the point of obsession. Some type of an investment. But you were wise to this situation. You used your best judgment and your mind power. This person could have been angry as well. So they could have been obsessive and angry. And you could be like, why? Why? And you could be reminiscing about this. This person could be regretting the fact that they were angry and obsessive with you. They could have like been judgmental about something here. You could have made like somebody here made a quick, impulsive decision. And I'm getting this one might have been you. You might have made, you may have used your best judgment to make a quick snap decision on something. To take a vacation from this person. So you may have decided to break up with this person. And you could be reminiscing about this right now. They could have gambled, they risked too much when it came to you. They were deceptive, they were obsessive, they were angry. And so you could have made like a snap decision to break up with this person because they were secretive and sneaky. They were being mysterious about something and hiding information. They could have always needed validation. So they were being sneaky behind the scenes. Hold on, let me move all these decks. So you decided to eliminate this person. Was shedding. You decided to eliminate this person because they were being sneaky. They could have always needed validation, so they were going to other places to get it. You could have told this person, like, it's okay to be yourself. But they earned some type of a bad reputation here with you by being sneaky. And you were exhausted by this. You could have been exhausted by these money matters that were constantly coming into play here. So there could have been like a money issue here with this person. They could have had like a bad reputation for having money issues, and this exhausted you. So you decided to hit the reset button so you could get a new beginning. Clarify reconciliation. Duality. So this person may want to resolve these issues. You could even want to resolve these issues, but this person may want to get back together with you. Don't lose your vigilance. So Spirit may be asking you to really evaluate this situation and don't let your guard down. Now, I'm not telling you what to do because you may actually want to have some type of resolve in this situation. But this card says winning and don't spend everything at once. Sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. So what I'm getting from this is two things. Now, with this reconciliation, if you guys are really, really meant to be together and some outside force created an issue for you to be together, and this person and maybe yourself even want to resolve an issue and get back together, I'm getting that sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. So in this case, you could be giving it a second, third, fourth, fifth try with this person, and perhaps it could work. But I'm also taking this in another way. that with this duality card and don't lose your vigilance, perhaps looking at this from a different perspective, as perhaps luck will come to you with finding another partner. And don't lose your vigilance and standing up for yourself here, because clearly you decided to break up with this person for a reason, you know? So don't forget about that. You know, one of these days you're going to get lucky and you're going to find your person. So don't feel bad and don't think about having to go back to the ex just because maybe you're lonely today or whatever, right? But maybe, you know, you're having a really hard time forgiving this person, so you can't forgive them, and for whatever reason, they created a huge burden for you. They may have even tried to trap you in some type of a cycle with them. And they could have been very arrogant towards you, that you just cannot forgive them. They may have had like the inability to see their own flaws. They may have not been trying to improve. They had lack of awareness. They may not have been able to see the potential risks for their behavior in this relationship, so they continued to be arrogant. Can I get one more for reconciliation? Shame and guilt. They may actually be having shame and guilt for what they did to you, collective. They may be now realizing that they lost a good thing. But they were arrogant. They could have always thought that they were always winning. They didn't realize that they were going to lose you. Insecurity. So now they could be insecure. They could be having a fear of not being good enough. You could have even loved their uniqueness. You may have tried to push them to build confidence. And we have closed doors. No good job opportunities. The current job is coming to an end. Start all over again. So this person could be really insecure about their money situation. They could have always been having money issues. You could have supported them through this. And they could be now having to start all over again as well. You could be. But this could also, you know, signify that they want a reconciliation. And money tree. You will get what you long desired. Money tree, enjoy your wealth. So you could be doing well financially, and this person may be dealing with closed doors. They may be having to deal with starting all over again. You could feel this intuitively. You may have not had any contact with this person, but you could feel it. Clarify pop-up, surprise visit. Self-doubt. They could be doubting whether or not they should do this. Like, this is a huge step. You could like have had no contact with this person for a really long time. You could have moved, you could have changed your phone number. I don't know your situation, but this person could be like contemplating like if this is a good or bad idea, like if they should actually pop up on you. Sweet success. Get what you want. So this person wants you. They want you, collected. They want to come back. They want sweet success with you. But they could have a lack of empathy, and you know this. So you could even be doubtful of the situation. Can I get some more information? Yeah, you could be doubtful of this partnership. Either that or it could be great. Okay, so you could be doubtful of this partnership being successful. You could be doubtful of this love and or being loved because of the sneaky, mysterious ways that this person had. So you could just be trying to be vigilant to, you know, make sure you're not going to get hurt again. This says let go of your worries, limitations. Let go of the limitations and your worries. Don't fear. Don't fear this, is what this card says. You could be indecisive. Let's get one more. Oh, fertility. It's time to think about family, life, and children. Interesting. Huh, okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can I get some more information for this guidance, please? Peeping. Okay, so here we go again with hiding some type of truth, concealing some type of feelings or true intentions. Uses lies to control perceptions, hides truths. So you could be healing from this person. They could have stalked you. This is weird. This is getting weird. Loneliness. Distant twin flame fuels your spirit, fuels your spiritual journey and inner growth. Okay, so again, we have clarifying soul contract. We have distant twin flame fuels your spiritual journey and inner growth. So you're trying to heal from this person. They could have been very deceitful. They could have hidden some type of truth here. They could have been watching you. They could still be watching you. And this person is distant to you. So they could be far away, but it is a twin flame. And they literally, they fueled your spiritual journey, collective. Their deception has fueled your independence and your spiritual journey here. Your transformation. Your ability to face fears now. Clarify soul contract. Manifestation. So you have been fueling your spiritual journey and inner growth. Sorry, I thought this said manifestation. It says malfunction. I read it upside down. So this person, while you're on your spiritual journey and inner growth, this soul contract is afraid to take responsibility and prefers to ignore issues. Sorry, you guys, I have my retainers in and they made an adjustment. And so now I'm talking with a lisp and I'm having to repeat my words. And so I'm so sorry. It is what it is. So anyway, so while you're fueling, this person has fueled your spiritual journey. This person is actually one of those that prefers to ignore issues. This person could struggle with constant anxiety and malfunction in their life. Clarify pictures, judgment, obsessive. What does a collective need to know about this? Money worship. They are concerned about their self-interest. Even if it means disregarding fairness. You guys, I'm picking up like psychopath energy here. Values are for sale to the highest bidder. Money comes first and ethical concerns come second. You may already know this about this person. So you could be reminiscing about this as you're healing, right? as you're healing from this deceitful person who hides truths, is controlling, right? Is watching you. They're over here, afraid to take responsibility, struggling with constant anxiety, having accidents and malfunctions happening constantly, having issues perhaps with money, or all they care about is money, even if it means disregarding fairness. Literally, things and such are for sale to the highest bidder. To them, money comes first. Ethical concerns come second. The number 19, somebody could be born on the 19th or the 12th of the month. Somebody could also be born on the 27th of the month. Somebody could be 44 years old. Somebody could be born in December. December 19th, December 27th. We have speculation and escape. Somebody could be born in September, September 12th or September 19th, September 27th. Speculation, chasing quick gains, ignoring long-term stability, overestimating potential, and underestimating risks. So this person is very superficial and shallow. You could be trying literally to escape this situation with them. So when you are with this person, you're reminiscing. Remember, we've got regrets, reminiscing here. So you are reminiscing about this person's money concerns, their ethical concerns, or lack thereof. Them chasing quick gains and ignoring long-term stability. Complete underestimation of risks when it comes to money. This could have been really difficult for you and it exhausted you. And you wanted to escape this. You may have even questioned your own worth because you got so caught up in this situation here with this person that was so overwhelming to you. This person brought a lot of life pressures to you into your life. You could have even hesitated to take a leap of faith with this person. All right, let's clarify secretive. Clarify secretive, please. Unexpected event. Urgent news. Unexpected disputes. Tensions. Engaged in constant battles and facing relentless opposition. So, while all this was going on, right, there was also things that they were secretive about, that they maybe didn't tell you. That was like breaking news that they should have told you that they didn't tell you. They could have had been hiding information here when it comes to some type of news. You could have always been having to deal with some type of battle with this person, and you're like, time to reach higher goals. I'm getting rid of this situation. I'm shedding this person. I want a new beginning here. It was constantly like relentless opposition here. Can I get one more for secretive? Trump card. Also, somebody could be born in August. Somebody could be born September 8th or August 9th, August 19th, August 12th, August 27th. Somebody could be 48 or 44 years old. Someone could be 55 years old. Trump card. Hidden riches and revealing them only to the worthy. So this person could have actually had money you were not aware of. They didn't tell you. They were being sneaky and mysterious and hiding this information from you. They used this money strategically when needed for their own good. They only helped you out when it was absolutely necessary. So let's just say, for instance, it was time to pay rent. Okay, let me rephrase that. So let's say you got a place together with this person to move in together to an apartment or a home. And the person's like, okay, yeah, this is good. And then you guys move in there. Maybe you just covered the deposit. Maybe even your name was on the place, but they said they were going to pay half the rent. And then when you got the place and you actually moved in, they could have been the type that started a fight, and then they would like leave or only spend part of the time there. So then when it came to pay rent, it fell on you to take care of the rent. And they would only come up with money if you you begged them for it, right? And then they would say when it would come rent time, well, I don't even live there. I don't even stay there. So it was like a game, but they actually had the money to pay it. They used it strategically when needed for themselves, or as power to control something. Clarify secretive. Wow. Distraction and condemnation. This person could have made you question your worth. There could have been subtle cues and hints that this person acted toward you, or subtle accusations or subtle things that made you feel like impending danger was ahead. Like you were just one step away from something horrible happening. But I'm getting here that you could have even okay, so this could have made you question your worth. So this person not being around, this person not, doing the right thing, being a stand-up individual, this could have actually made you feel very insecure and question your worth and their motives. I'm getting that you've been really resilient though, and you're able to resolve issues. But this person almost wanted you to be 1 foot away from the grave, 1 foot away from a disaster. This person could have even made comments that made you feel very insecure. Oops, hold on. They could have come up with things all the time so you would be distracted. So something severe would take place in your life. Somebody could be born in March. Somebody could be 47 years old. Somebody could be born March 8th, March 9th, March 12th, 19th, or 27th. Somebody could be born March 21st. So what's interesting is that this card, it's the only card that has the numbers. So it says 3. And then right here, when you flip it over, it says 21, which equals 3, right? But every other card here says the same number on both sides of the card. So that's interesting. So March 21st could be significant. Somebody could be 39 years old. We have germination, prevents future issues by addressing root causes, preserves delicate beginnings and ensures their future, roots out issues from their source and promotes stability. And this person is actually like, you could be the type of person here, while this person was doing all this BS here, you could be the type of person that handles things, protects things. You protect things from getting destroyed. If you have a goal, you protect it with everything possible. If you're starting a business, you address all the issues that could come up before they could actually come up. You preserve everything as if it's very delicate to ensure it has a future. This could be with your work life. This could be with your children being protective. The other thing I'm getting from this is you could actually have found that this person was the root of the issue. And you like only want stability. So you rooted out the issue from the source, and it was them. Interesting. Number 39, I don't remember if I said that. Number 14, so somebody could be born on the 14th of the month. Third party situation. Now we are still clarifying secretive. So this person had another person that disrupted your relationship, caused turmoil. They broke your trust with some sort of infidelity, and now they have been struggling to rebuild it. And they may want a reconciliation with you to resolve the issues that they caused. And you could be saying, why? Why would you do that? And then actually think that you can come back and resolve the issue. Like, what? This person literally wants to reconcile and pop up on you after they involved you in some sort of third-party situation here. Clarify reconciliation, please. Petty gains. Foolish and undermining overall success. So they could have been like purposely undermining your success. They were neglecting their financial goals with you. They could have sacrificed this long-term growth with you because they were being foolish. Number 53 could be significant. Someone could be 53 years old. Routine. Unsettled sleep brings about fatigue, reduced alertness. Sleep becomes a portal to the realm of hidden truths. Okay, so you could have got some type of dream, like a message in your dream about this person's third-party situation here. You could have literally dreamt something. So what I'm also getting is that this person, all their stress that they brought you, left you sleepless. And your sleepless nights turned into dreams that became a portal to hidden truths about this person. So you could have been so tired that when you finally fell asleep, you had dreams that were like prophetic dreams. So you were able to remove this obstacle, and this person was that obstacle. You decided to preserve your delicate beginnings by addressing the root cause. And they were the root of the issue. This card also says intercultural differences or sexual orientation. Somebody could have been like on the down low or something, and they may have found that the walls were closing in on them. I don't know. That could be for somebody. Interesting. Number 15 could be significant. Did I say 43 and 53? All right, I'm done with that deck. Interest. Seeking profit over genuine connection and valuing material benefits. Appreciating what the person provides financially rather than fill in the blank. So again, this person only cared about money. So they could have had a third party that maybe had a better financial situation going on. But whatever the situation is they went where the money is. They were distracted by money, by a third party situation, by petty gains. This was their routine. This was not like new. This was what they do. You could have speculated that this was an issue with this person, that all they did was worship money, leaving you lonely. So you decided to escape this functioning person. I almost said malfunctionable. I know that's not a word, but anyway. Okay, where are we at? Let's see. Let's get some more information here. All right, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can we get some more information about this situation that's not already out, please? Clarify guidance, healing, intuition, dreams. Chaser. So you could be healing from this chaser. So this person could have been chasing you. You might have noticed this person chased you when you were doing well financially. And then like they got distracted at some point. Maybe it was somebody else who was doing well financially. Yeah. They were deceptive. You had a stage of emptiness with this person. When you maybe they weren't there for the long haul. They weren't there for the good and the bad. They were there for the good, and then when things got dicey, they were out. So you decided to chuck it in the fuck it bucket because they had trashy behavior. You changed this. You decided to change this. You decided to change this soul contract, this partnership of superficiality, of this person being fake. You decided to give up. This person was not solid. This soul contract was not solid. They couldn't offer you anything solid. Okay, so as I was saying, we have target now. It says, I'm strategizing to win. I won't miss my target this time. So you could be like, this person wasn't solid. They were chasing me because they're superficial. They could have liked the way you look. They could have liked your money. For whatever the reason is, you decided to change this. And now you've got your eye on the target. You're like, I'm not going to miss my target this time. I deserve better. Clarify pictures. You realize that this person was not for you. You may have been reminiscing about this. This person, though, could be shattered by the situation and say, no, we're not finished. We're not finished until I say we're finished. But you realize that this person's not for you. Let's not continue this madness. It's best if we just move on. And this person may be saying, I'm shattered, I'm feeling broken and can't stop these racing thoughts. There's still unfinished business. It's not over until I say it's over. What did I just say? I didn't even read the card. I just actually said that. Okay, so they're like, it's not finished until I say it's finished. But they have regrets. They're missing you. They're reminiscing about you. Celebration. Having you in my life is worth celebrating every day. So they could be coming, reminiscing, coming to you, wanting to come pop up on you, saying that they have regrets, coming in, being all sexy and being like, it's not done until I say it's done. It ain't over until I say it's over, baby. But you have self-love. And you're focusing on work right now. I'm learning to love myself and make my happiness a priority. You have self-love. You're like, no, I'm working. I'm focusing on my work to have more financial stability. And you could have been very distracted when you were with this person because you were always looking for the truth about what was happening with this relationship because they were being secretive and sneaky. You had too many differences. You are different from what I'm used to dating. So you could have been saying that about them, or they could have been saying that about you. Okay, clarify secretive. Casual sex, y'all. I just said clarify secretive, sneaky. Hiding information about what? Casual sex. Come through, spirit. They could be saying, let's be friends with benefits and leave emotions out of it. So they could have been like this with other people. They could have been having casual sex with other men or women. You were the only one who didn't know this. They were playing games with you because they needed to do shadow work. Playing around, having fun. Didn't mean to waste your time. What? I'm exploring my inner darkness to become a better person. Their inner darkness of needing to have casual sex and playing games. Yeah, you need to work on that. God. I mean, maybe they're going to come correct this time. And communicate with you. With communication. Wouldn't that be nice if people just were honest? I mean, come on. I'm calling you because you are the only one that captures me. So this is the thing, is when you cut somebody off and you break up with somebody, it's the whole like issue of they want what they can't have, right? So they didn't act like they cared about you and wanted you long-term when they were with you. But now that you cut them off and you completely disconnected your energy from them, now all of a sudden they're drawn to you. They want you. You're the only one that captures them. So they could be coming in to communicate about these differences, this casual sex that they were having behind the scenes. Separation. I had to walk away to find what I deserve. And this is what you were saying about the situation. You could be communicating why you separated from this person because you know you deserve better. They know you deserve better. We have under pressure. I'm under a lot of pressure. Please be understanding. Clarify reconciliation, please. Ooh, we have children and foolish. So this person could be coming to you to say that they're sorry. They want to resolve some sort of issue. They acted like a child. They acted foolish. They acted extremely childish. I lack the maturity to handle a person like you. So when they come in wanting to reconcile with you, they want to actually come correct and communicate with you and say that they were childish and they were foolish. They may be coming in to say that they want to compromise. I'm getting that you've been apart from this person though for a second, you guys. I'm not sure. Maybe it's different for every one of you, but so it says, let's find a way to compromise instead of giving up on us. So this person literally gave up on you when they decided to be secretive, sneaky, act mysterious, go out and have casual sex, only care about money, didn't share any urgent news with you that was really important that you needed to know something here. This, whatever this is, it really exhausted you. Their foolishness. And now they want to come in and communicate some type of compromise and tell you that they don't want to give up on us. I don't know, y'all. Fatal event. I'm sorry for what I've done. There's not a whole lot I can say. You could say you're sorry, for starters. Friendship. So this person could be coming in and saying, look, I was foolish, I was childish, I made mistakes. Yes, I snuck around. Yes, I had casual sex with people. I know why you broke up with me, but now I'd like to compromise and I would like to have a friendship with you. Can we reconcile a friendship? Can we be friends and build from there? And that's up to you, collective. If this is something that you want to do, this person could be popping up soon though. Loneliness. I'm feeling the burn of loneliness, but I'm ashamed to admit that. So this person realizes that they screwed up royally. And that's why they want to come in and reconcile. They want to come in and make an effort because they're lonely. They want to have a friendship. They want to compromise. True love. I waited my whole life to find someone like you. But then they went and screwed it up. So they could be coming in and saying this to you. I waited my whole life to find someone like you, and I was childish. I was foolish. I want to at least compromise now, make an effort. Can we at least be friends? And they're going to do this when they pop up and surprise you. Empty stage. I feel empty without you. You're the spotlight of my heart. They're nostalgic. It's been hard not to think of what we used to be. So now they want to make an effort and pop up because they're nostalgic. They could be going through an empty stage in their life, saying that you really have their heart. They want to communicate this with you. They're lonely. You're their true love. I mean, honestly, you guys, this is actually kind of sweet. I mean, I'm not into like codependent relationships or anything, but if this person really means this, and they've actually done some type of work in order to resolve their inner issues, then this is actually a nice first step that this person is taking. Or a nice step this person could be taking to reconcile with you, as long as they're coming correct and being honest. However, personally, me, I would never be able to be with somebody who didn't like come correct in the relationship when we had it, right? Like, it's nice and all that you want to come and like be like, oh, I miss you, I'm feeling nostalgic, I want to be your friend, I want to make an effort, you're my true love, you have my heart. That's all beautiful, right? But it's going to take a really long friendship for you to actually trust this person and not fall back into the same routine and cycle that you were in when you were with them originally. Even if years have gone by, months, weeks, whatever it could be, even if years have gone by, this messy kind of situation would be really, really hard to be back in, and it could take literally years for you to regain your trust with somebody. So do as you will. Let's get a couple more cards for pop-up. Waiting. Waiting for your return hasn't been easy, but I'm still hopeful. They could literally be hoping that you'll pop up on them, that you'll visit them. We have youthful and alone time. I'm taking the time to be alone and balance my emotions. Let's keep our inner soul ageless and maintain youthful forever. So they could really want to go back to the way things used to be when you guys were together, when you were maybe younger. It could have been a while since you were together. Yeah, they want to heal this. Oh boy. We have lust at the bottom of the deck. They want to heal this with you. I'm healing these parts of me I avoided for so long. If only you knew how much I crave you. Wow. Opening up. I closed the door before, but I'm now ready to let you in. Oh my God, collective. You have a major decision on your hands. And then we have runner. You could be running. I'm not ready to accept what you have to offer. Revealing. I'm ready to express what's been on my mind. Main woman. Nobody else has my attention. You are the one I want. This person could be coming in, asking to heal things with you, opening up with you, revealing you are the main woman that they want. They could literally be popping up and rushing in. I can't wait any longer. I'm making a move. We're gonna leave it there. I think that's a good place to leave it. Collective, you have some major decisions to make here, it sounds like. I mean, if I was in this situation, I would be thinking heavily about when this person is gonna pop up, what they're gonna say, how you're gonna act. If you're going to, you know, I just would be very, 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 very careful of this energy. You know, it's going to take a long time of someone proving themselves for you to probably really like feel comfortable. I mean, at this point, this person's coming in and trying to say all the right things. This is really, really a good reading. Oh, I thought my dog was coming to say hi. All right, let's get some signs. Somebody could be a Taurus, a Scorpio, or a Virgo. This could be your sign or their sign. Something could also happen in Taurus season, Scorpio or Virgo season. Could be your sign, their sign, sun, moon, rising, Venus. Can I get a couple more signs, please, for collective? Any signs? Who's involved here? This person or you could be an air sign. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And or a Cancer. Or a Pisces. Libra. And I'm gonna leave those signs there. Let's get a few positive words to close out this reading. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can we get some positive messages here to close out this reading for the collective? What else does the collective need to hear to close this out? Can I get one more? We have flamingo and rainbow. Somebody could be born in February. Somebody could be born in June. Somebody could be born June 2nd. Someone could be born January 6th. Flamingo. When the flamingo appears, it's time to get excited. You don't have to live in a tropical climate to see this powerful symbol, as they show up often in front yards and decor. The vibrant colors and quirky appearances of a flamingo can't help but draw attention and curiosity. Let your guard down and incorporate more fun activities into your routine. This card can indicate an underlying feeling of excitement for things to come, but there could be a need to embrace a sense of not quite knowing what it is. Expect the best. You may intuitively feel like there is a reason to celebrate, or you feel you are anxiously awaiting good news, like someone to pop up on you. Amazing things are here and on the horizon, and there is no shame in embracing it. Exciting new experiences and opportunities could present themselves to you. You are being admired and potentially attracting partnerships you've been waiting for. Anticipate fun and exciting times. Make time for fun, exciting partnerships ahead, vacation plans, or people being attracted to you. Flamingo fun number 2. Let's go to rainbow. When a rainbow appears in the sky, seemingly out of nowhere, it can seem like magic or a sign. Rainbows are a symbol of hope and luck because they represent the vibrant beauty that follows a storm, both literally and figuratively. Rainbows appear in other unexpected ways as well, such as shimmering reflection from the sun, splayed on a wall, or in a child's scribbled drawing. Children display the carefree and hopeful vibe of this energy, so when they incorporate rainbows into their art, they are truly reflecting the positivity this represents. When the sign shows up for you, it's time to try looking at the glass as being half full. You have been through a difficult time, but this rainbow is a beautiful message of endless possibilities and wonder. Let me reread that. You have been through a difficult time, but this rainbow is a beautiful message of endless possibilities and wonder, a sign of healing and forward momentum. There are wonderful things waiting for you at the end of this symbolic rainbow. So have faith. Better days are ahead. Let go of previous struggles. Keep the faith. Okay? So, regardless of how you decide you're going to handle the situation, if this reading resonates for you, I wish you only the best in your situation. Give it some thought. I mean, this is a big decision, and I hope that this reading brought some clarity and confirmation to maybe an already existing situation. Hopefully it can bring in some healing, and yeah. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here. If you guys like the way I read, please like the reading and subscribe if you like, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.